Welcome to the Bible Quiz and Trivia channel. Today, we're exploring the profound wisdom of the Book of Sirach with 30 challenging questions that will test your understanding of its ethical and moral teachings. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video to support our content. After the quiz, share your score in the comments. We love seeing how well you do. Are you ready? Let's get started. Question 1. What is the primary purpose of the Book of Sirach as stated in its prologue? A. To chronicle historical events. B. To provide moral guidance. C. To predict future events. D. To compile family genealogies. Answer B. To provide moral guidance. The prologue of Sirach states that the book's purpose is to provide moral guidance, helping people learn wisdom and proper behavior by reflecting on the maxims and teachings presented within the text. Question 2. Who is credited with the authorship of the Book of Sirach? A. Jesus ben Sirach. B. King Solomon. C. Ezra the scribe. D. The prophet Isaiah. Answer A. Jesus ben Sirach. Jesus ben Sirach, or simply ben Sirach, is credited with the authorship of the Book of Sirach, as indicated by both internal and external evidences linking his name to the composition of the text. Question 3. What central theme is explored throughout the Book of Sirach? A. The end times. B. The history of Israel. C. The importance of wisdom. D. The laws of Moses. Answer C. The importance of wisdom. The central theme of Sirach is the importance of wisdom, which is continually emphasized as crucial for personal conduct and the fear of the Lord throughout the book. Question 4. How does Sirach describe the ideal relationship between fathers and sons? A. As one of strict obedience. B. As one of mutual respect and instruction. C. As one of legal duty. D. As one of financial support. Answer B. As one of mutual respect and instruction. Sirach describes the ideal relationship between fathers and sons as one of mutual respect and instruction, emphasizing the father's role in guiding and teaching the son, and the son's role in honoring and learning from his father. Sirach 3-116. Question 5. What does Sirach say about the treatment of the poor and the needy? A. Ignore them as they are cursed. B. Treat them with kindness and generosity. C. They should earn their way. D. They are not the responsibility of the righteous. Answer B. Treat them with kindness and generosity. Sirach advises treating the poor and the needy with kindness and generosity, emphasizing that this reflects a fear of the Lord and aligns with righteous behavior. Sirach 4-110. Question 6. Which chapter of Sirach is known for its praise of famous men? A. Chapter 44. B. Chapter 10. C. Chapter 1. D. Chapter 50. Answer A. Chapter 44. Sirach chapter 44 begins the extended praise of famous men, known as the Praise of the Ancestors, which continues through several subsequent chapters, highlighting the virtues and deeds of historical figures from Hebrew history. Question 7. How does Sirach view the pursuit of wisdom? A. As an unnecessary pursuit for the common man. B. As a lifelong endeavor that brings closer to God. C. As only suitable for the elite. D. As less important than wealth. Answer B. As a lifelong endeavor that brings closer to God. Sirach views the pursuit of wisdom as a lifelong endeavor that is essential for anyone seeking to live a godly life, bringing individuals closer to God through understanding and righteousness. Sirach 1-130. Question 8. What does Sirach advise about speech and the control of one's tongue? A. Speak freely at all times. B. Only speak when spoken to. C. Guard your tongue and speak thoughtfully. D. Speech is not important. Answer C. Guard your tongue and speak thoughtfully. Sirach advises controlling one's tongue, suggesting that careful and thoughtful speech can prevent many evils and promote wisdom. Sirach 28:13-26. Question 9. What role does humility play in the teachings of Sirach? A. It is discouraged as it shows weakness. B. It is essential for gaining respect and honor. C. It is mentioned but not emphasized. D. It is considered irrelevant. Answer B. It is essential for gaining respect and honor. Humility is highly valued in Sirach, depicted as a virtue that leads to respect, honor, and favor from God. Sirach 3:17-24. Question 10. How does Sirach address the issue of death and mortality? A. By ignoring it. B. By stressing the importance of living for the moment. C. By reflecting on its inevitability and the importance of a righteous life. D. By promising immortality to the faithful. Answer C. By reflecting on its inevitability and the importance of a righteous life. Sirach reflects on death and mortality by emphasizing its inevitability and the importance of living a righteous life in preparation for the judgment to come. Sirach 41-14. Question 11. What virtues does Sirach emphasize as most important for leading a godly life? A. Power and control. B. Wealth and influence. C. Wisdom, humility, and fear of the Lord. D. Pride and personal success. Answer C. Wisdom, humility, and fear of the Lord. Sirach emphasizes virtues such as wisdom, humility, and fear of the Lord as foundational for leading a godly life, guiding individuals toward righteousness and divine favor. Sirach 1-130. Question 12. How are friendships portrayed and valued in Sirach? A. As dangerous and often deceitful. B. As essential and valuable for mutual support. C. As insignificant. D. As a necessary evil. Answer B. As essential and valuable for mutual support. Sirach portrays friendships as essential and valuable, providing mutual support, counsel, and comfort, and advises choosing friends carefully. Sirach 6-5-17. Question 13. What warnings does Sirach provide about the dangers of pride? A. Pride is necessary for leadership. B. Pride can lead to downfall and disgrace. C. Pride is not discussed in Sirach. D. Pride should be a goal for the wise. Answer B. Pride can lead to downfall and disgrace. Sirach warns that pride is dangerous and often leads to downfall and disgrace, advising humility instead as a safeguard against such risks. Sirach 10-12-18. Question 14. How does Sirach counsel someone to behave in the face of adversity? A. To give up quickly. B. To seek revenge. C. To remain steadfast and trust in God. D. To complain to authorities. Answer C. To remain steadfast and trust in God. Sirach counsels remaining steadfast and trusting in God in the face of adversity, emphasizing that endurance and faith will bring divine assistance and reward. Sirach 2-110. Question 15. What does Sirach say about the relationship between fear of the Lord and wisdom? A. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. B. There is no connection. C. Fear of the Lord is unnecessary for the wise. D. Wisdom leads to the fear of the Lord. Answer A. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Sirach states that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, reinforcing the idea that reverence and awe toward God are foundational to true understanding and knowledge. Sirach 1:14. Question 16. How does Sirach describe the wise man's behaviors and characteristics? A. Impulsive and generous. B. Cautious and contemplative. C. Reckless and bold. D. Secretive and reserved. Answer B. Cautious and contemplative. Sirach describes the wise man as cautious and contemplative, emphasizing prudence, thoughtful speech, and the avoidance of hasty actions. Sirach 21:11. The wise man's mind is calm and thoughtful. Question 17. What guidance does Sirach offer on the subject of wealth and greed? A. Wealth should be pursued at all costs. B. Greed is necessary for success. C. Wealth is fleeting and greed leads to sorrow. D. Wealth is a sign of divine favor. Answer C. Wealth is fleeting and greed leads to sorrow. Sirach warns that wealth is temporary and that greed can lead to misery and ethical downfall, advising contentment and ethical integrity over accumulation of riches. Sirach 5-8. Do not rely on dishonest wealth, for it will not benefit you on the day of calamity. Question 18. According to Sirach, what are the effects of envy? A. It enhances personal relationships. B. It leads to prosperity. C. It fosters peace and goodwill. D. It brings sadness and leads to ruin. Answer D. It brings sadness and leads to ruin. Sirach teaches that envy corrodes the soul and leads to personal ruin, urging avoidance of such negative emotions to maintain spiritual and social health. Sirach 30:24. Envy and wrath shorten life. Question 19. How does Sirach instruct readers to conduct themselves at banquets and feasts? A. Be loud and make oneself noticed. B. Consume excessively. C. Behave with restraint and respect. D. Focus on gaining attention. Answer C. Behave with restraint and respect. Sirach advises behaving with moderation and respect at feasts, emphasizing the importance of self-control and good manners in social settings. Sirach 31:12-18. Question 20. What does Sirach suggest is the proper way to praise the righteous? A. Publicly and frequently. B. Only in their presence. C. Quietly and privately. D. Through indirect methods. Answer A. Publicly and frequently. Sirach advocates for the public and frequent praise of the righteous to acknowledge their virtue and to encourage others to emulate their good deeds. Sirach 44-115. The praise of the ancestors. Question 21. What counsel does Sirach provide about dealing with rulers and those in power? A. To flatter them constantly. B. To oppose them openly. C. To act with discretion and honesty. D. To avoid them whenever possible. Answer C. To act with discretion and honesty. Sirach advises acting with discretion and honesty when dealing with rulers and those in power, promoting integrity and respect as key in maintaining good relations. Sirach 10-14. Question 22. How does Sirach contrast the lives of the righteous versus the wicked? A. The wicked often have easier lives. B. The righteous suffer more often. C. The righteous find peace, the wicked turmoil. D. There is no difference noted. Answer C. The righteous find peace, the wicked turmoil. Sirach contrasts the lives of the righteous and the wicked by suggesting that righteousness leads to peace and a legacy of honor, while wickedness results in turmoil and disgrace. Sirach 11:27. Question 23. What does Sirach say about the power of giving alms? A. It is meaningless. B. It corrupts both giver and receiver. C. It atones for sin and saves from death. D. It should be done secretly only. Answer: C. It atones for sin and saves from death. Sirach emphasizes the power of almsgiving, stating that it can atone for sins and save from death, highlighting its spiritual significance and benefits. Sirach 3:30. Question 24. In what ways does Sirach suggest handling anger and forgiveness? A. Hold grudges to motivate oneself. B. Forgive quickly and control anger. C. Express anger openly and frequently. D. Use anger as a tool for negotiation. Answer: B. Forgive quickly and control anger. Sirach advises controlling one's anger and forgiving swiftly to maintain peace and righteousness, emphasizing the virtues of patience and forgiveness. Sirach 28-37. Question 25. How does Sirach describe the proper treatment of one's parents? A. Ignore them as they age. B. Treat them with respect and provide care. C. Only provide financial support. D. Let them fend for themselves. Answer: B. Treat them with respect and provide care. Sirach strongly emphasizes the duty to honor and care for one's parents, especially as they age, as a fundamental aspect of righteousness and filial piety. Sirach 3-116. Question 26. What is Sirach's view on the use of wine and strong drink? A. It should be avoided at all costs. B. It is beneficial in moderation. C. It is encouraged in large quantities. D. It is irrelevant to spiritual life. Answer: B. It is beneficial in moderation. Sirach acknowledges the benefits of wine and strong drink when used in moderation, pointing out its capacity to enhance life's enjoyment, but warns against excessive consumption. Sirach 31:27-31. Question 27. How does Sirach define true happiness? A. In achieving wealth and status. B. In the fear of the Lord and following His commandments. C. In personal freedom and independence. D. In constant pleasure and entertainment. Answer: B. In the fear of the Lord and following His commandments. Sirach defines true happiness as rooted in the fear of the Lord and adherence to His commandments, which provide a foundation for a fulfilling and meaningful life. Sirach 25:13. Question 28. What are Sirach's teachings on diligence and laziness? A. Laziness is more rewarding in the long run. B. Diligence brings wealth and honor. Laziness leads to ruin. C. Both are equally viable lifestyle choices. D. Diligence should be avoided as it leads to stress. Answer: B. Diligence brings wealth and honor. Laziness leads to ruin. Sirach teaches that diligence results in prosperity and respect, while laziness leads to poverty and disgrace, advocating for a strong work ethic and responsible behavior. Sirach 6:23. Question 29. How does Sirach counsel on the matter of keeping secrets? A. Share them to gain trust. B. Reveal them for personal advantage. C. Keep them carefully to respect privacy. D. Secrets should not exist. Answer: C. Keep them carefully to respect privacy. Sirach advises keeping secrets carefully, respecting confidentiality as a mark of trustworthiness and integrity. Sirach 27:16-21. Question 30. What does Sirach recommend about seeking advice and counsel? A. Always rely on one's own judgment. B. Seek advice only from superiors. C. Consult the wise and listen to counsel. D. Disregard external advice. Answer: C. Consult the wise and listen to counsel. Sirach recommends seeking advice and listening to counsel from wise individuals, highlighting the importance of collective wisdom and guidance in making sound decisions. Sirach 32:19.